everybody, I'm Brooke. Welcome to my kitchen. Let's cook. Okay, let's get started. Today, well, I was in kind of like a spaghetti carbonara kind of mood, but I don't want to make it with all the guilt. So today, let's celebrate the spaghetti squash. Do you like spaghetti squash? I love spaghetti squash. It's an amazing substitute for pasta. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down so you can see everything that we're doing. Here we go. Alrighty. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get yourself a nice big pot. One where the spaghetti squash will fit in this way. That's really important. And then you only need it to be about a quarter of the way full because we're going to steam this. Now, first things first, let's get salt into that water. I'm putting in a generous amount because we really want our spaghetti squash to taste yummy. Put that in, cover it, and start it simmering. Okay, now, before we cut this spaghetti squash, we want to be really careful because it's kind of awkward and it rolls around and you really don't want to be cutting your digits. That's a bummer. So I take a wet washcloth and I put it on my cutting board and I cradle it that way. All right, now be real careful. You want to sort of start in the middle. There we go. Use a little muscle and just go straight down. There we go. Try to get it even, but I wouldn't stress out about it. There we go. All right. Okay, well, it's almost perfect, but am I going to be upset about this? I am certainly not. Let's move forward. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, I'll just trim that part off right there. Now, you want to take out your seeds. And you know I'm going to save these seeds, right? I'm going to save these seeds, let them dry after I take off all the little stringy parts so that I can grow some spaghetti squash. Isn't that something? Save your seeds, folks. You may need them for a rainy day. And we've had a few rainy days around here, haven't we? Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to put this face so the raw side down into the water, and I'm going to cover it and I'm going to turn it up. We're going to start baking. We're going to go to 375. Start. Okay. Now, let's start our pan. We're going to put in our bacon. Love bacon. This is that paleo bacon, so it doesn't have anything bad in it for you. No sugar, no nitrates. We're going to slice our onion. You do it any old way you want. I like it in little bits here. You could add garlic to this too if you wish. I need to go to the grocery store. I'm out of garlic. How's that happen? Very frustrating. Okay, it's nothing better than the smell of garlic and onion cooking, right? Yeah, boy, I love it. Alrighty, let's save my seeds. Save your seeds. This is a really simple recipe. You all know me. I like good food, but I don't want to be in the kitchen all day. Who does? I mean, sometimes you want to do that, but for the most part, not so much. I'm going to slice this little scallion because I want to use it as my garnish on top. Okay. Right there. We have ourselves a little bit of cubed mozzarella cheese and a little bit of yummy Parmesan cheese. It's got the kind with the rind on it. And a little basil from the garden, which we're going to use a little of right now. You just take the stem, strip it, and toss it in. Grind it up, toss it in. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It smells already crazy good in here right now. Super excited for this meal. I've had this spaghetti squash inside of my fridge for a little while. They keep for a good while. And it's been calling my name. So I woke up this morning feeling like I want carbs. So we're gonna do this instead. Give these a little bit of a cook. Okay, now as soon as the spaghetti squash is finished, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how it's done so that you know, and then we'll finish this dish. We'll be back in a sec. It's going to take probably about 10 or 15 minutes. See you in a sec. Okay, I just checked our spaghetti squash and let me show you. It's ready. And this is how you can tell. All right, let me bring you over and bring you down so you can see everything that I'm doing. Alrighty, now this is going to be super hot. So please do not burn yourself. I've got my tongs here just in case I need them, and I have a good towel. And I'm just folding it over so I've got some insulation. Okay, let's do it. Okay, it's fork tender. Put it on there. Great. Okay, perfect. See how beautiful this is? Now watch, this is the magic. Here we go. Take a fork and then just scrapey scrape. And look, there's your spaghetti squash, just like that. It's like magic. We got our oven going. Now, let's add some of the good stuff. Okay, carefully put it in your hot little baking dish. Hoo-wee, it's hot. Okay, you can see. So, I'm going to add my bacon. It's just one slice of bacon, about a quarter of onion. There'll be some onion. Okay, we're just gonna mix it in a wee bit. Oh, goodness sakes, this is gonna be good, folks. Okay, now we want to take some of your mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to think, maybe a half an ounce. It's not a lot, as you can see, maybe a palm full, so it's not like you're doing anything terrible to your body. Moderation, always practice moderation. I try to do a 90% good, 10% maybe not so good for you. It's working out good for me. Alrighty, so this is going to get all kind of melty inside there. Okay. Do a little more because you really want the ooey gooey stuff. Oh boy, I love mozzarella cheese. Do you like mozzarella cheese? Oh my goodness, and do you guys ever use the spaghetti squash? If you do, let me know How do you make it? I'd love to know. Okay, now we're going to take our little microplane. We're going to take some of our Parmesan cheese and we're just going to grate it on the top. It's a hard cheese, it's not too high in calories. And it gives an awful lot of good flavor, folks. Okay, that's all it's going to take. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my basil from the garden, just like that. I'm just going to rub it together. It brings out the oils and the good smells. And then put it on top. There you go. And now we're going to stick it in the oven at 375 and keep an eye on it. And once the cheese is melted and kind of brown on top, pull it out and I'll see you in a second. Okay. Okay, it's time. Let me bring you down so I can show you what it looks like. Now you're going to want to be super careful because this is going to be super hot. What I did is I started the broiler for the last few minutes. See there? Get it a little bit more golden on the top. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what we're going to do now to finish it is put on a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. There we go. Just a little bit. Maybe a little more of this cheese right here. Not a ton, just a little bit, just sort of the finishing cheese. There we go. Some scallions. And now it's time to eat. I have been vacillating back and forth as to which plate I was going to put this in, and I'm kind of thinking this one because it'll be real pretty and easier and more stable to try to eat, and how to pick this up because it's super hot. Don't burn yourself. Don't get too eager. Okay, so I think I'm going to do both. I'm going to pick it up like this. There we go. Ha-ha, success. Oh my goodness. Looky here, looky here, looky here, here. Oh, folks. This was a super fun video to make. I'm so excited. Now, if you like these types of videos, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, and also, if you are in the Tucson, Arizona or surrounding areas and you would like me to come to your house and we will cook together, let me know. Okay, folks, until the next time, it's time for me to go manja, as my Nana used to say. We'll see you next time. Bye! I gotta go eat.